3:05, we got the Eagles traveling to Las Vegas to play the Raiders. Raiders only favored by 3 points on Fox. Um, See, this is an interesting game. Obviously, the Raiders, interesting football team. You no longer have a head coach. Normally, when your head coach is fired, it's because you're doing poorly. But right now, the Raiders are leading their division. I don't know what the tiebreaker is between them and the Titans, but they have 4-2 record. The word worst, they're the 3 seed. And I don't know the tiebreaker between actually the 3 because the Bills, the Titans, and the Raiders all have the same record. Don't know the exact tiebreaker between those teams, but Raiders playing a good level. You should be. You look at that team heading into the year, if the defense could step it up, which it has, Derek Carr's playing well. You have a good ground game in Josh Jacobs / Kenyon Drake / Jalen Richard / Peyton Barber. You have a good receiving core. You look at Hunter Renfrow, Henry Ruggs, Brian Edwards, Willie Snead, even sometimes a useful. Zay Jones is a useful piece. Darren Waller is obviously one of the best tight ends in the entire NFL. You have all the pieces there if you're the Raiders. The only real question was, are you going to crumble? And honestly, we don't know yet. We honestly don't know. Raiders crumble sometimes. It's happened the past couple of years. They look good at the beginning of the year. They crumble towards the end of it. Just what happens. I'm sorry to break it to you, Raiders fans. It's what happens. Eagles, on the other hand, they've shown some late season surges in the past. You look when Nick Foles was their starting quarterback in, what was it? 2020, 2019. I want to say 2018. 2018, he had a late season surge to get into the playoffs and then beat the Bears. Yeah, I think that's what happened. He beat the Bears in the playoffs. 2018 season. It was a good season. Good season for him. Had a bounce. Eagles have shown late season surges, the opposite of the Raiders, but the fact is, it's a weird Eagles team right now. I don't dislike what they're doing. I still don't think Jalen Hurts is a starting NFL quarterback. I mean, maybe that's just me, but if you were going to have a team that does not have a starting caliber NFL quarterback, you build a pretty good one. The offensive line isn't trash, although it's not phenomenal. You have one of the better running backs in the league in Miles Sanders. You have a very good number 2 option in Kenneth Gainwell. You have some good receivers in Devontae Smith, Jalen Reagor, Quez Watkins. I mean, there's some real speed and talent there. Obviously, you have a great tight end in Dallas Goedert. But then you're the defense is playing way above, in my opinion, their skill level. And by the way, can we mention how much of a BS that taunting call was against the Buccaneers on Thursday night? It was gotta give Tom Brady the win, guys. Otherwise, Tom Brady might feel bad about himself. Do we really want Tom Brady to feel bad about himself? Do we really want him to cry? I hate refs. Honestly, I could shoot refs. And honestly, I'd probably go on a longer tangent next week with my college football videos. But inconsistency is literally my most angering thing. It makes me so freaking mad. How something is a penalty in one game and then not a penalty in the other. Or not even different games. The same freaking game is just on 2 different sides of the coin. You don't even have to go back that far. Go to the Kentucky-Florida game, my most recent example. You look at one drive, Kentucky gets, their receiver gets tackled. No pass interference. The Florida guy, Kentucky's just playing some good defense, not grabbing, not even hitting him. That's not PI. That's not... Ah! I mean, the Eagles game last week, so many calls could have been PI on the poor Eagles receivers who were just getting mauled by the Buccaneers corners. And honestly, I don't know how the NFL does not fix this already. Because it's Tampa is the only ones that gets these calls. Tom Brady teams are the only ones that get these calls. If it happened in New Orleans one time, I would celebrate. I would be yes! But never for New Orleans. It's always for Tampa Bay. It doesn't matter if they're down to the 4th string corner. So they can just tackle receivers and they're not going to get called for PI. Guess what they're going to do? Not going to be a big question mark, NFL. Dummies. Sorry, I went on a little tangent there. The Eagles are playing the Raiders. I like the Raiders here. I think Derek Carr's playing at an MVP level. You have so much talent around him. And just the fact is Nick Sirianni's a dummy. He's a butt munch. He's a dumb person. Oh my god. Dude, you have one of the best running backs in the NFL. I have an idea. Run the football. I know. It's a novel concept. But I would try it before I get fired. Which is gonna happen to you. But the Raiders are the better football team here. I'm picking the Raiders.